we tried selling product from the beginning, before we even had a manufacturing process. You know, it's always important to get in front of a potential customer and get their feedback. You know, we made the first initial transition into ProPack, protective packaging. I was leading R&D, that's still my role, is direct research. And Evan was out on the ground meeting with potential customers. And he took one of our initial pieces at that point in time and brought it to a local company and said, hey, what would make you buy this material? You know, we had performance data. That's always important. You got to make sure that you can tell people that it's going to meet their criteria. And he came back and he had a piece of the product that was just circled with a Sharpie. And they said, hey, if you can make it look like this, we'll buy it. So that was my job. I had to make it look like that little piece of circle part that was the size of a dime across an entire product. So always try to get out there and start taking orders. You know, I know our first order we made by hand in the lab before we even had a production system. But you have to be bold enough in order to do that, because once you show that you have orders, it's really easy to get bank loans, you know, that you have customers, things of that nature. But it's always great to just get out there, even if you're not expecting to sell it immediately, to get that customer feedback, because that minimal viable product is going to get you the data that you're going to need in order to make a product that's going to be robust in the marketplace.
So I said this to the PDI, I taught PDI Studio 1 last semester. There were some fantastic ideas. And I said, start taking orders. And people went, you can't do that, you can't do that. Of course you can. You can start taking orders. Say, look, here's the spec sheet, this is what it's going to look like.
And if you want to sell the technology to a bigger company, that company isn't going to even think about buying your technology until you've shown that you have pull in the marketplace. Because there's always risks associated with how is the product going to sell, how are you going to manufacture it, and is there going to be continuous pull from the market in order to continually sell this product. So being able to prove out that you have sales, that you have continuous sales, and you can continue to improve upon the product, that's how you sell it to, you know, a Sam Ash or something. It's always important just to be honest. You know, that's one thing that I've definitely found is it doesn't help anybody to make promises that you can't keep. For a product that you're currently developing, you know, break it down into functionality. You know, you're going to have different functions of that technology. Maybe one function is easier to demonstrate today, and then new functionality is going to come later on while you integrate different components. But being able to show even some aspect of the technology working is really important. Because something that you might think is really important might not be important to the general market. It's really great to be able to set up a community around whatever technology that you're implementing. You know, especially for a musical instrument, you get it in someone's hands, you know, a musician, they love that product, they're going to tell other people about it. And even have your own forum on a website or being able to foster that's really important. So it's free marketing, it's great.